Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's been a really long time until since I've done one of these, The Power of the Dark Crystal. I know, I kept you waiting. I did 1 through 9, I believe. So I've got 3 of these left, because this was a 12-part series of comic books. Now, this may come out of the blue for a lot of people, but I was doing this I believe it was every Sunday or Saturday. I was doing complete read-throughs of The Power of the Dark Crystal, which was an unmade sequel to the movie of the Dark Crystal. It was like a screenplay which was then adapted and pushed into this Dark Crystal comic book. Now, like I said, I've done 1 to 9. I'm probably going to just smash out 10, 11 and 12 in this one long video. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this, and I've had a lot of questions about it. I've got no excuses. Personal problems. There you go. That's it, I guess. That's just completely leveling with you all. So, guys, this is in a playlist. Please check out the full playlist, and you can catch up, 1 through this one. But that being said, let's dive right in. We open with Kensho and Therma apparently dream fasting. Kensho, what's happening? I think we're in the dream fast. You mean the fire fast? But only firelings can. Mother, Therma, when the mind is unsure, listen to the heart. But that's what my mother used to say too. Listen to the heart. Both are part of the whole. And in this dreamscape, this dream fast, this fire fast, we see Therma's mother and Kensho's mother relaying 2 halves of the same story. Is that you? You're just a baby. Who are those other firelings? I've never seen any of them. I think this is from before I was born. They look different. They look different than you, taller, less fiery. In fact, they could almost be Gelfling. Gelfling living down here, that doesn't make sense. His robe, he's one of the Dusan clan. He does seem familiar. Therma, I think that's Chal. You're trapped, Chal. Give up. Go back, Katal. We only want to be left in peace. You lost your right to that, traitor, when you took a barbarian for a mate. Saluna's taught me more than you could ever know, Katal. We're not going back. And we're not going back without you. And it would seem that the Gelfling open fire, bows and arrows, and they strike Chal. Saluna. They'll chase us wherever we go. Let them. The we is all that matters. Forever. Forever. And then, now we see Therma and Kensho in a pool. Gasp! Kensho, what was that? Only Gelflings can dream fast. I think firelings are Gelfling, Therma. I think you're what we became down here. I'm not feeling the heat anymore. My burns, they don't even hurt. The pool of tears, Therma says. And then Kensho and Therma embrace. You see, your story, the ice wizard and the fire warrior. It was all true. Kensho, will you help me save my world? Will you help me save Mithra? And there, lurking in the darkness, is, of course, the Chamberlain. Down. Down. He commands the Garthim warrior. And back at the castle of the crystal, we see Fizzgig crying. And there, lurking in the background, are, of course, the Skeksis. Of all the filthy Gelfling, this is the one I most want to kill. The one who banished us. Wear its skin. Eat its flesh. Crush its bones and... Get away from my husband. Kira has found Jen and has launched an assault with other Gelfling with some spears. Kira, shh, love, and think light thoughts. And as the Skeksis recover from their attack, flying vermin, come back. Ah, Gelfling. Gelfling, one says as he smashes into the castle of the crystal. Time to fulfill your purpose, worm. Gelfling's only purpose. Here. Crystal's master. Are you? Let us see. And right back to their old ways. The Skeksis are draining the essence from a Gelfling. Yes, he says as he drinks it. Yes, essence. Young again, strong. Do you feel any stronger, Therma? Kensho says, as we go back down to Mithra. I was sure you'd have more energy this close to your world. I don't know, it's just my fires are so low and everything's colder than when I left. I hope there's enough flame left at home too. Ah! Sorry, the path's getting steeper. At this rate, we'll be climbing straight down pretty soon. This close to the Great Divide, all ways are down. The what now? The Great Divide. It's the place where directions come unstuck. They flow like lava, east and west, north and south, up and down. We'll have to cross it, she says as they look down at what basically looks like an absolute cataclysmic event in the centre of Thra. We have to cross this, Kensho says, understandably very concerned. I'll show you. I'll show you how. It's just a matter of patience. I don't know, Therma. I don't think I can. Gelfling! No escape! I will chase you wherever you go. The shard is mine. The Chamberlain has caught up with Kensho and Therma, and he is desperately seeking the shard of the crystal. We have to jump, Kensho. Therma, wait! With me. 1, 2, 3! She says, as she jumps and pulls Kensho with her. And here we can see an absolutely just chaotic event happening. We can see Therma, Kensho jumping, bounding around, and each step they take is cold and calculated. We're not dead. Don't speak too soon. Forward, Garthim. The shard is mine. And the Chamberlain. He's chasing. Ah, worthless Garthim. Clumsy, clattering clawlers. Can't jump. As the Garthim falls to his demise. Kensho, this one. Go! Look up there. The broken stair. I see it, but now. As they jump. Kensho! Ah! Tumby! Thanks, little guy. Tumby saves Kensho and, obviously, himself. But who has saved himself along with them? Who's made it to the other side? The Chamberlain. Ah! Gelfling, no escape, he says. No hope for you. Ah, puny Gelfling tricks cannot stop me. Young, strong, yes. We're back at the Castle of the Crystal with the Skeksi that had just drained the essence of a Gelfling. I am Emperor, he says, in that all too familiar sound that we had heard before. The crystal is getting weaker. I can feel it. Is this how it ends, Kira? For us, perhaps. But not for all. Therma and Kensho are still out there. We have to trust in the young to do what we cannot. And we're back in Mithra, in the centre of Thra. The Chamberlain jumps. But Therma's not having it and sends out a fireball, sending the Chamberlain back. Down, tumbling, smashing, slamming into the stones. And maybe to his demise. You did it. Therma, you saved us. He's finally gone. Therma. She seems to have used the last of her flame. Therma. Last of my flame, Kensho. I'm burning out. No, I won't let you. You've come too far. We've come too far. Look, see. You made it, Therma. Kensho says as he carries Therma up the stairs. To Mithra, to Therma's home. Your home, Therma. So, another age of Thra draws to a close, but perhaps this time its last. The chant grows louder every minute, just like the song of the Shrukil my master spoke of. A moment's beauty before the end. It's no Shrukil that sings, Jen, my love. It's not even the mystics who guide the melody, not now. All of Thra has come to sing its own dirge. And there we see the entirety of Thra, humming, singing, tuning a song. And we see the dark crystal, almost making a humming sound itself. But it's ear-piercing. Kira and Jen, it's in great pain. The heart of Thra. That's what the crystal is, all life from its light. When crystal is corrupted, Thra is corrupted. Land, water, sky, beasts, plants, connected to all. And you two, most of all. Elders, the Skeksis are breaking through. Ready the guards, a last stand. Let us bring this dirge to its end. And back down in Mithra, Kensho and Therma. Kensho is still carrying Therma and he's trying to find signs of life. Hello? Therma? Where is everyone? And there someone speaks out. Therma? Ashika? Therma, you've come back home. But what is the... He's a gelfling from the surface. His name is Kensho. Ashika, please. Where is everyone? A lot's changed since you left, Therma. It's grown colder every day. The last Shekter lies frozen in the lava lake. The plasmi hardened as they flew one by one and fell to the ground like stones. And the firelings. Therma, I'm sorry, almost none of us remain. Where are the elders? Where's my mother? She's the only Ember Queen left, but she doesn't have long. Mother? Therma, you've come home. And not alone, I see. This is Kensho, Mother, a gelfling. I couldn't have made it without him. Look, I did it. I have the crystal shard. I never doubted you, child. But your work is not done yet. Therma, I was scarcely older than you when I became an Ember Queen. I've tried so hard to be mother to our tribe. But you are my only daughter. What remains of my fire I now pass to you. Mother, no. I wish we had more time, child, but our people need us today. Take the fire that is my love and reignite Mother Sun with the light from the outer world. You are our Ember Queen now, child. Remember, when the mind is unclear, listen to the heart. And with a kiss to her daughter's brow, the last Ember Queen, Therma's mother, vanishes. Dust to the wind. Mama, Therma says, knowing what has happened. Therma, I'm so sorry. But your mother, she did it. She saved you. We can still do this. Wiping away her fiery tears, Therma stands tall. Follow me. And back at the Castle of the Crystal. Bang, bang, bang. The Skeksis are smashing their way in. And yeah, they do. They smash their way in. Ha! Nowhere to run, Gelfling. Just... awful noise. Feel it in my bones. Rotten worm chanting. Stop that. It would seem the Skeksis cannot handle the sound of Thra. And back in Mithra. I know this place. We saw it in the Fire Fast. What is that? The Wishing Well. When I was little, we threw shiny stones down there and made wishes. The legends say the first flame rose up right there, long, long ago. But we're not here for the well, Kensho. That same flame's nearly out now. And it's up to us to bring it back. See those? they're gas geysers, old grandfather rock blowing kisses if you believe the tales. They erupt once every day, straight towards Mother Sun. Only a slither of the great light, the great power of the outer sphere, can reignite the inner fire. It's too late for my mother, it's too late for a lot of my people, but not too late to save my world, she says as she places the shard of the dark crystal, ready for what her plan is. Impossible! A great conjunction comes. When single shine the triple suns, alignment change. No signs, no warnings, no portents, How could you? And then with that, it seems that all of Thra experiences a great, near cataclysmic event. The castle turned inside out. Worm, magic, filthy, gelfling tricks, kill them. The entire castle of the crystal is just near exploded. We see the castle and the crystal floating in the sky. We see the great conjunction on top of Thra. Hear that? It's the geezers. Any second now, boom. They'll fire the crystal shard right into the sun. You know, my friends and I used to come here every day. The elders would tell us stories. The pool of tears, the first flame, Catlan and the smoke dragon. We're going to save those stories today, Kensho. The shard will reignite the fires, and years from now, firelings will come here and tell children stories about you and me. Look out! And of course, the Chamberlain is back, wielding a rocky club of some sort. Boom! As he strikes. But to save the day, Tumby wraps his tentacles around the Chamberlain, but the Chamberlain chucks him away. Tumby, no! The shard is power. Power to punish other Skeksis. Power to rule. Give me the shard, Chamberlain says. No! Therma, obviously having completely enough now, erupts in a torrent of fire. You keep coming back, monster. Not this time. That's not my fire you're feeling. Not the fire of my fear. It's my mother's fire. The fire of my mind. The fire of my heart. When the mind is unsure, listen to the heart. Both are parts of the whole. One world dies, another made right. No, 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 no. And it would seem, as Therma began to recite the words of wisdom from her mother, Kensho has had an epiphany, and he's racing quickly towards the shard of the crystal. And he pulls it. He rips it from the geezer. He's realised something, but Therma doesn't understand. No! Kensho, what have you done? And she erupts. She's even more enraged than before. Even more enraged than she was when she was dealing with the Chamberlain. Why? Therma says. That was our only chance to save this world. The geezer, it won't vent again until it's too late. Wait, Therma. I realise something. You've killed the fireling race. Shard. The Chamberlain comes back. You will not touch her again, Kensho says as he strikes the Chamberlain, cutting his arm. Filthy, stupid gelfling. The Chamberlain attacks, but Kensho stands his ground and he strikes. Chamberlain comes down again. Boom! Kensho leaps out the way, and Therma comes in, a torrent of fire against the Chamberlain's skin. And Kensho races. He's about to stab the Chamberlain with the shard of the crystal, but the Chamberlain knocks it from his hand, and in slow motion we just see it bounce, as if a rubber-coated piece of glass bounces around the cave. Ting, ting, ting. And it falls, deep down into the depths of Mithra. No, no, no! Therma and Kensho both shout. They know it's too late. They know the shard of the crystal is gone. And then, in that same slow motion, the Chamberlain strikes with a shard of stone. He pierces Kensho straight through, skewers him. But Therma's had enough. Therma just engulfs in fire and flame and sends it shooting towards Chamberlain. No, not like this, not like this. This can't be how it ends, she says as she reaches Kensho. Therma, it's not over yet, Kensho says, laying on the floor. And back in the world of Thra, we see the Great Conjunction happening again. Look, the Great Conjunction. Too soon. Conjunction comes too soon. If Crystal and Shard are not rejoined before the conjunction ends, Crystal stays dark. And we know what happens when the crystal stays dark. We've seen it all too many times before. And Skeksis rule forever. The Shard's half a world away, Aughra. The crystal cannot be made whole. But if Therma was able to save her home, it won't have been for nothing. Have faith, children of the light. This is the will of the crystal, one of the mystics says. Ha, yes. The will of the crystal, the next age of Thra. The Emperor Skeksis jumps down in front of Jen and Kira. Is the age of the Skeksis. And deep down in Mithra, we see Kensho and Therma again. We misunderstood the prophecy, Therma. We were wrong. Kensho, save your strength. Our mothers were right. There's no inner or outer, not two worlds. There's only one. Both are part of the whole. Kensho, none of this matters now. The filings are lost. I love you, Therma. Please trust me and follow the light. Kensho, don't leave me. Don't leave me in the dark. I love you too. I don't understand. I can't. If inward passes the slithered light, when feeble shines what once was bright, and secret spheres succumb to night, if inward passes the slivered light, one world dies, another made right. And Therma jumps towards the shard of the crystal. And just as she grabs it, Tumby comes back. Tumby, you're alive. What is all this old junk? The shard, it's stuck. Stuck and vibrate. Tumby, I think it's being pulled downwards or upwards, pulled towards something. And as she gets a grip on the shard of the crystal, Tumby, brace yourself. And with that, a massive explosion happens. And Therma is sent flying upwards or downwards? What's down there? All the offerings are gone from the shrine. The crystal will be angry. Down. Down. And up, Therma says. And where is she? Well, she's in what was the Hall of the Dark Crystal. The crystal of light. Greed. Greed caused this. The shaft that linked our worlds blocked by your meaningless treasures. Only a sliver of the great light, the great power of the outer sphere can reignite the inner fire. We never needed the shard at all. It was the light of the crystal itself we lost. Just a tiny beam, all of our own, and your greed denied us even that. And as she approaches the crystal, the Emperor Skeksi, jump, stop, get back. For my people, for my mother, and for Kensho most of all. Let it be done, she says, as she puts the shard back in the crystal, completing it and making it whole once more. And once more, just as before, the Skeksis and the mystics, they freeze, they hold, they stay. What's happening? And back in Mithra, as Therma has healed the crystal, we see Chamberlain. Stupid dead gelfling. Stole shard, stole power. Shard? Yes, see shard, here shard, see, many shard. And as the Chamberlain looks down, he believes he sees the shard of the crystal, or many shards. And indeed he could, but what he sees absolutely vaporizes him. rips him asunder. And in doing so, we hear a voice. And we see Kensho. Wake. Wake, child. And he wakes up. Wake up, Therma. You saved your people. And ours. Saved? But the crystal was destroyed. Not destroyed, Therma. The crystal was reborn. And there, once more, just as they were before, we see the mystics and the Skeksis combined in the warmth of the inner sun. Skeksis gone, huh? Good. Rejoined with mystics. Reborn. Two made one. New start for all. Misunderstood the prophecy. That's what we did. Ha! Thought the inside world or outside world, one had to go, only one survive. But both parts of same. The old ways must end for the new ways to begin. That's all it meant. Kensho understood. Before he died, he realised when he lived here, all anyone did was push him away, and now he's... Therma, I once stood where you are now. My love was lost to me. But she's... Yes, I am. All life in Thra flows from the crystal. And from your mother-son, we know that now. Inner, outer heart, mind, fireling and gelfling, all one, and all beginning again together. When you return home, child, Kensho will be waiting. Love him, Therma. There is no finer offering. Children of the light, it is time. Goodbye, old friend. I will miss our talks. Kira says to Aughra. Leaving? Is that it? Off into the light, huh? All right for some. I will miss you too, my dears. Ha! But nothing really ends. Meet again, far from here. Could be. Huh. Or not, who can say? And you, Fizzgig. You'll look after our new friends. Well, I suppose you've earned one more adventure. No tears now, not for us. The stars are calling. We kept the light for many years, but in the end we lost our way. It's time the crystal had new guardians. Go in peace, Therma. Go in love, you and Kensho. And never forget that your world is our world. Make it in the crystal's light and the fire that dwells inside. And let them be one. And with that, Kira and Jen are gone to the stars, and Thra appears to be reborn. And so it was that the crystal of truth came to be shattered, only to be reborn anew. In its light, the great tribes discovered fresh purpose, fresh beauties and wonders, and a new age began. The age of harmony. As the fragments of the crystal were remade, so too was all of Thra healed and enlivened afresh. What was sundered made whole. Today, at the dawning of the new era, two bright souls from two bright races must bid a fond farewell, parted by duty to the homes they love. You'll hurry back? Of course, a few days at most. They part without fear, knowing in mind and in heart that their lives are interwoven forever. The two made one. The end. Hope you all enjoyed that. I thoroughly enjoyed reading this. It's up and down in parts here and there, but for me, I do actually enjoy this story. I can see why it wasn't made for sure, but still an enjoyable story nonetheless. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please do let me know. Please do give this video a like and a share. And if you enjoyed this, hey look, consider supporting me over on Patreon, which is linked down below in the description box. Or you can just chuck me a tip over on PayPal, which is just mrhreviews@gmail.com. Anyway, thanks so much. Take care.